I'm really racing to get to the Canadian border, and the odds are against me. You know, it sucks. The odds are just totally against me right now. It's too late in the season. The weather could turn any day. It's kind of a rude awakening for me. Just keep on trucking and get as much in one day as I can. Every day for the next couple weeks. We'll see where we're at. Pretty sure Montana's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Been hiking into the dark a lot and don't much like it. So I'm always in a rush at sunset to find a campsite or get to a lower elevation, and that is my situation right now. I'm like, it's supposed to be 31 degrees tonight and I end up above everything at sunset. Well, folks, as you can see, it's snowing. It's not snowing too hard, but it is snowing nonetheless. I'm in between Butte and Helena. It's cold as hell. I have to get to a water source because I'm almost out of water. And yeah. I'm not thrilled to see snow right now. The snow was supposed to signify the end of my hike. I said to myself, when the snow starts flying, it's probably when I'll have to stop hiking. I wanted to be done before this. And it's supposed to be like this all day. Rain and snow, 90% chance. High of 43 degrees. This sucks. So, what do? Well, I'm all packed up. The water source is a mile away. And I'm just gonna hike as far as I can today. I'm taking a shortcut along a road. I'm gonna pray that it turns out okay taking this shortcut, but it'll take me down to a lower elevation. You know, the water source is a mile on the way to that shortcut. The water source is off trail. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna probably just grab like a gallon of water so I don't have to get any more today. Montana. It is September 21st. So I shouldn't be surprised, right? We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get trucking. Still snowing. It doesn't look as heavy on the GoPro. I've opted to walk around the trail a good bit today on this road. I'm just tired of being tired at this point. It's so easy to think, like, you know, I can just give up. I can just walk away, come back and try again. But I'm literally just like 370 miles away from finishing this trail. You know, I wasn't planning on waking up to snow this morning. I was planning on waking up to rain. So I have to face the reality that I might just get snowed out of the trail. I don't know what the higher country is looking like right now, because I can't see it. I would imagine some snow is gonna stick tonight, so we'll see what happens. This is just the game I've been playing all summer. Pretty snowy now. I am almost back to the CDT from my little road walk down there. I gained a bunch of elevation because the CDT doesn't stay low. I think I might just stick to hiking today and get down to a bit of a lower elevation to camp tonight, because it's gonna be really cold up here. You know, if I can get far enough, there's a road, and that road takes me right to 12, which is where I'll be hitching into Helena. So if I could get to that road today, it'd be killer. Well, here's the lake, and there's actually snow accumulation starting to really stick now. Flakes are thick, and let me tell y'all, it is cold, so cold. Got 2 more miles, then I'm gonna call it a day. Well, it didn't snow too much overnight, and it's nice this morning. It's not even really that cold, but I did just have a couple of fellow through hikers roll through last night, which is so nice to have people around on a shitty day like that. But they got a fire going. I didn't go out last night, but I used their fire this morning to warm up as I was packing. So pack a little bit, go back to the fire, dry off, warm up, pack a little bit more, go back. Oh, it's so nice. So I'm warm, got a morale boost, and the weather's clear for now. I'm walking into Helena today, making it happen. Yeah, it's cold, foggy, drizzling, just gnarly. Just took me an hour to warm up my hands. Fun stuff. Leaving Helena, about 3 miles into the trail. Feeling good, weather's great today. Some radio towers I just passed. It looks like I have a pretty decent weather window for the next 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks to finish this thing up. I do have to make some mileage today because it's dry in this part of Montana. The water sources are pretty far apart. I got rid of my filter. No more filtering, just tablets for the rest of the trip. I don't have time to filter. Days are too short. And I am on my way to Canada. Just 300 miles. not bad. Not bad at all. This saves me from having to do a 19-mile water carry today. You gotta love these little pipe springs. It's good water, you know, coming right out of the ground there. This is your typical cow trough pipe spring on the CDT. This is what it's all about. Beautiful sunset. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm all out of energy, but I gotta get it done somehow. This weather is picking me up. It's putting me in a better mood. The cows agree. That's crazy. Still nighttime on one side and the beginning of a sunrise. 6 a.m. in Montana. Beautiful time. Montana has some of the best sunsets, for sure.
Out of bed. You need to get things done. But if you are going to rest, that is one thing that you should procrastinate on. That's the one thing I want you to put off until tomorrow. And if, when tomorrow comes, still feel like you need to rest or you need to take a break, that's okay. Chances are chances are you will realize that the desire to rest was just weakness. It was just the desire to take the path of least resistance, the downhill path, the easy path.
That's some giant bear scat right there. Way up here on a ridge too. Interesting. Yeah, that way. There's no mountains out that way. That's crazy. I need to get out of this wind. I was gonna eat dinner up here. I don't think I want to eat dinner up here. This next summit looks super beautiful. I believe I'm going to the next summit there to the right. And there's one after that, and I'm really hoping that's it for the high ridge. Another good day in northern Montana. Can't beat it. The sun is setting, and I just got off the top of a mountain up there. and I have to get down the mountain before I can find a spot to camp because there's none up here. It's too steep. There's a highway down there. I'm basically headed down to the bottom there. It is not a comfortable temperature up here. What can you do? You know, you get stuck on the mountain. All you can do is go down the mountain. That's all you can do. I can't believe how windy it is. But look at the mountain range I'm going into, you know. I'm heading into some much larger mountains tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I'm just praying that the weather tomorrow is as good as it was today. Y'all see the theme for Montana now? Hike until it's dark. Wake up and start hiking before it's light out. That's pretty much it. Climbing a mountain. It's like 6 a.m. The light just came out. So, I was looking at my maps last night, and I saw that I would basically be doing almost 28, probably 26 miles of ridge walking today at high elevations with like a ridiculous elevation gain. I forgot what it was. I also saw a lower route that I could possibly take on EarthMate, and I am currently taking that route. I didn't want to be 20 miles into my day and hit ridgeline and have to go through what I went through yesterday, basically. So I'm going down. There's a cow down below me, which is, I guess, a good sight. I'm just praying I'm not going into private property or anything right now. There's a trail, kind of. It's the main reason I took this video, I guess. I haven't been paying attention as well as I should be, though. It's not much of a trail anymore. I don't think anybody's hiked back here since this fire. It's got like these little cotton balls on it. Oh, yeah, you can see them flying all around. They're sticking to my legs. They're making them a little itchy. See what happens. I gotta stop making this video because I just keep losing the trail now. There's a cow up here. Alright. Got some pretty good trail now. It's a little concerning. It looks like a cow trail. There are nothing but cattle track on it. So I'm just praying that I'm not like stumbling on a private property. Ugh. Oh my God, I actually stumbled. Montana's rugged, that's for sure. No denying that. I'm up in this, oh, now you can't really see it, but I'm high up in a mountain valley right now. I've been climbing up into it since last evening. It's very windy today, which was predicted, but supposedly 0% chance of rain today, so that's nice. It's really cold, so I'm happy there's no rain. I know it's sunny and nice. but man, that wind chill really brings it down. I am shooting for getting a benchmark tomorrow. I would like to get in the morning, get my package, charge my gear, and then get the hell out of there by noon if possible. It's like 135 miles from benchmark to East Glacier Park, so got that coming. The weather's supposed to be iffy this weekend. Today's Thursday, I think. I'm cutting it really close, and I'm pushing it pretty hard every day. I'm basically doing 10-mile stretches without breaks. It's a lot of endurance. I have to, like right now I'm hiking pretty fast, but here in a few I'm gonna have to cut my speed in half and walk a little slower for a while, and then I'll pick up the speed again, go fast for a while, slow down. It's kind of like giving myself breaks but not stopping, because I really can't stop for long now. So my strategy is, like, if I need to stop, it needs to be for one task. Like, if I need water, I stop for water. I don't do anything else. I don't eat food. I grab water, I treat it, and I get moving. And then I'll stop for a snack, eat the snack, get moving. It's the perpetual motion that a thru hiker needs to be concerned about. Just get as many steps into the day as you can. Don't stop for really any extended amount of time unless you have to, or unless you're in the desert, you know. In the desert, I'll take an hour-long to sometimes 2-hour-long break in the middle of the day. I just don't really enjoy as many things when I have to walk so fast through the wilderness. But that's it. I'm still in this pine grove. I don't know when it's gonna end, but it is thick in here, super thick. Finally out of that burn area, I think. I don't know. I'm in a forest now. The Montana mud is back. I found a shortcut once again to Benchmark Wilderness Ranch through a valley. It's funny just feeling winter creeping in. I think about it often throughout my day. I'm okay with it right now, but it also gives me a little bit of a little bit of a flutter, just a little bit of anxiety. I really have come to appreciate my forest time on this trail, because you're not always in a forest. And forests are just like comfortable for me. They feel safe and secure and warmer. The nightly routine and setup. Fun stuff. My little tent. My home. For only so much longer. And I've got Chill Bill right here. He rides on the backpack. Yep. Me and Chill Bill. We in it. We out here. Deep in the Montana wilderness. Isn't this wilderness just, gosh, It's just so quiet. Yep, that's ice. And yeah, you can see my breath. It's pretty cold this morning. I'm having a late start. Hello, dear. Hey. It's just standing there. It's really focused on something. Hey. So, my camera's dying. I gotta make this quick. I'm deep in the Bob Marshall. And as you can see, a lot of it is burnt. And it snowed last night. There's snow off in that peak in the distance. But I took a valley route, a lower route through, so I only got rained on just lightly all day yesterday, and then started raining pretty hard last night. I haven't seen a person in 2 days now, and it's interesting. It's really quiet out here, really remote, and gives a person a lot of time to think. It's also intimidating how cold it is. Got my dish gloves over my other gloves, my rain pants, which I already ripped yesterday. I don't know if I'm getting a shot of this, but I already ripped them yesterday. First time I've worn them. It happens every time with rain pants with me. I'm actually like 65 miles, 66 into the route, into the Bob Marshall. Got 64 miles or so to East Glacier, and I'm just like running, just racing the weather. It sucks because all of my video shots are not going to be great for a lot of the trail, just because I've had to, like, I have to focus on hiking. I would love to have time to like make a good video, but just gotta keep moving. Yesterday I hit my knee really hard. It sucked. I was climbing over a blowdown and just kneed one of the knobs. I didn't see it, but I was all like in a bad mood because that happened, and it started raining. It was getting close to dark, and I hit a ranger cabin property, which you can't camp on. I was all in a bad mood, but then I saw like 5 or 6 wolves out in the field. They were just like playing and stuff, carrying on until they heard me, because I was making noise. Because it's deep grizzly country. There's track everywhere. But it's cool to see wolves. Super cool. I gotta say, scenery in the Bob so far is just burnt. A lot of burnt, and it's just rough country. This is why it's so hard to find a place to camp. You get in these blowdowns and you know where to set up a tent. My foot is literally steaming. That is crazy. I got steamy feet. It's raining again. And my feet were soaked. But I got to a campsite and it's actually on an island. This is my little island. Well, this is a first. There's a frog in my tent. I don't know how long he's been in here. I had the bug net door open all night. Yeah, the little guy. He likes the puddles over here that develop in my tent. Isn't that great? At least it brings a frog in. He's my new friend, the frog, in my tent. If there's one thing I can say about Montana, it's that it's pretty freaking muddy. This mud's been going on for more than a mile now. Just the worst kind of slippery nonsense. Good view though. Gotta love a good camp. I'm just happy to not be racing through a burn area tonight, which is what I've been doing for the last like 4 nights. Just getting to a burn area at sunset and having to race through. It's not fun. Tonight is a little bit different. Definitely nice. It's a good camp spot. Great view. Can you believe that view? Oh, these mountains, there's a little bit of snow on them. I am 1 day away from Glacier. I just raced through this section so fast. I've done 255 miles without stopping for a rest day. I'm feeling it for sure. Let's see my beautiful morning face. So, new battery in the camera. Now I can take videos and look in a mirror. Make sure I'm looking pretty. Yeah, not too bad. Anyway. I had a bear encounter last night. Just before dark. It was pretty startling. Unfortunately my headlamp died yesterday morning. So I was literally plugging in my headlamp to charge. I had just finished packing my trash into the bear canister and was about to bring it out into the woods. And all I heard coming up the trail was like, I don't know, the only way I can describe it was like, I knew something big was coming up the trail. Like I heard loud footsteps. So that kind of set me off right away. I started looking down that way. And sure enough, up and over the hill, a grizzly bear walking right up about, I don't know, 20, 25 feet away from my tent. So it hadn't seen me yet. And the bear ended up kind of circling around me. It went up and around, but it went slowly and watched me the whole time. And it was like grunting. And it kept grunting for like 20 minutes afterwards as it walked up the hill there. And it stopped a few times. I could tell it was stopped and just like standing there grunting. So yeah, that was quite scary. I was paranoid all night. I hardly got any sleep. The between that and just like this weird discomfort I'm having in my hips and knees. They hurt so bad when I'm sleeping. I just cannot get comfortable. It really is affecting my sleep this week. I'll go to East Glacier and have me a day off. I'm tired. It's been a rough week. A lot of rain, a lot of cold, and grizzly bears and burn areas and big backcountry shortcuts. River crossings. It's been a week. My shoes are drenched. My socks are. And I tore holes in both my other pair of socks, and they gave me blisters in my heels yesterday. So I'm like limping this morning. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week. I'm ready for a day off. Just following giant grizzly tracks. Look at the claw marks. I just passed a guard station. They had these lame little cardboard signs posted up that said closed wildfire, made out of cardboard, written with marker. But it'd say the wildfire happened a while ago. The signs didn't look that old. That's the concerning part of it. I'm just looking at all this bear track, thinking about my encounter last night. Some good track right there. It's everywhere. It's basically non-stop. It's kind of a size comparison for you. Just trying to be noisy. Anytime I can't see around a corner or something, make some noise. Say stupid stuff or sing a song real quick. I was singing Can't Touch This all day the other day. So you can see the fire burning up in those trees there in the middle of the shot. That's just one little section of the fire. There's more back that way. This is the closest view I've gotten of it. You can kind of hardly see it on the GoPro. It's that gray spot up there. Yeah, it looks like it's petered out right now, which is good. I'm just trying to get through this. I found an alternate that'll take me further away from this area quicker in 2 miles. So I just have to hope that nothing's on fire for the next 2 miles. And then I'll hopefully be out of this situation. I hope I'm not breaking any laws. I don't know if I am. Obviously they were in a hurry to let people know, writing on a piece of cardboard, trail closed, wildfire with an exclamation point. But it was a bad spot because there's nowhere to go from right there. I'm in the Bob Marshall. Like, it's so remote that if I had to go back, it would probably take me days to get back to any like notable place. Huh. Sounded like something very large running. That was weird. I thought a helicopter was coming. Yeah. Okay, it's official. This is a bear highway. It just looks like they all walk this trail. My right leg feels like shit. It just does not feel great right now. I'd really love a bed. If my leg wasn't bothering me, I'd be running right now. I'd be hauling ass to East Glacier, but I can't hike any faster than this speed right now. I'm going like 1.8 miles per hour, which is pretty sad. I'm just like kind of falling apart. So take that into account as well. I just did 255 in 8 days. That distance in 8 days, it's pretty darn good. I love getting out of the burn area and into these nice groves. Good view of the mountains that I will be crossing. That is my barrier to the end of this hike. I got 90 miles till I'm done with the CDT. About to say goodbye to my hotel room. I'm packed up here. This has been the routine for 5.5 months. Getting all packed up. I'm still a little behind this morning, still drying the tent. But it's supposed to be nice today, so I'll dry that on the trail more. Yeah, this is the last hotel room before I'm done. This is it, y'all. And I'm really tired. I'm really ready to get this thing done and go home happy. It's good stuff, but I'll be done in about 4 or 5 days. I'm going for it. We'll see y'all on the trail.